Hello YouTubers and welcome to today's first battle rep on YouTube in the new studio. We hope you find it looks better than before. So today's mission is 4,000 points, Titandeath from the Great Slaughter. It's knights versus knights. We have one Reaver Titan each and we're playing Breakthrough. As you can see, there is one objective in each player's deployment zone and 3 across the middle on the center line. Scoring at the end of each round, and there will be 5 rounds, is 2 victory points for each uncontested objective marker in their deployment zone that they control, 4 victory points for each uncontested objective marker in neither player's deployment zone that they control, and 8 victory points for each uncontested objective marker in their opponent's deployment zone that they control. Secondary objectives of the day, and I believe we played these ones in our last Titandeath game, but we rolled for it and this is what we picked again. So Tony and House Sidus has Scan and Survey. Basically, Tony will score 3 victory points for each objective marker that they have controlled at any point during the battle. So the first time he takes any objective marker, he'll score 3 bonus points. Myself and House Maccabeus, I have a Matter of Honor. So there will be a Aggrieved model and a Miscreant model, and they will both be the Reaver Titans, which you'll see in our list. At the end of the game, I'll score 5 victory points if I wound the Miscreant Reaver, 10 victory points if I destroy the Reaver, but not with the Aggrieved model, aka my Reaver, and a full 15 victory points if the Miscreant Reaver has been destroyed by an attack by the Aggrieved Reaver model. So here we have the 4,000 points of House Sidus Knights with the Reaver support. I've put them into banners on both lists because it just felt more themey than having individual knights running around, but that is perfectly legal as well. So there's the Reaver at the top with a Gatling, Laser Blaster and Power Fist. We have 2 banners of 2 Megara and 2 banners of 2 Styrics, they're the Questoris variants. Then the rest, we've got 4 banners of Cerastus, 2 Lancers, 2 Acherons, 2 Castigators, and 2 have been upgraded to Atropos. Then we have an Acastus, it's the Asterius variant with the conversion beamers. And I think that's about it. So knights are pretty pricey. It's quite a nice skirmish size list, 4K. And here we have the 4K of House Maccabeus. So mirror match Reaver with Gatling and Turbo Laser, but a Chain Fist instead of a Power Fist. I have 3 Acastus Porphorians with Las Cannon and Iron Storm missiles. Then I have a banner of 2 Cerastus Lancers, 2 banners of single Cerastus Lancers, and they have independent units attached to them of Armigers with Chain Glaives and Melter Lances. Then 3 banners of Questoris Knights, 3 with Gatling and Missile Pods, 3 with Battle Cannons, 3 with Melter Cannons, and then they all have their close combat weapons. They do have a mix of Stubbers and Melter Guns as small arms, it says on the list, and we'll cross that bridge. Obviously the Stubbers won't have any effect at all, being light. So that's it, 4,000 points again. Really looking forward to playing this game. I think the Knights will be more fun than Titans because they're so fast, so the movement game will come into it, as where Titandeath with the Titans, they're very slow and lumbering and you just kind of plod along the field and roll a lot of dice at each other. So I think this will be more exciting. I'm looking forward to it, and we'll see you on the battlefield. Hello, welcome to today's battle report and our battlefield. 2 Thumbs is with us today, and we're doing Titandeath, but it's more like Knight Death, because we've got lots of knights. 4,000 points. We are playing by the rules today. We're playing out the book from the Great Laughter. We're playing a 5x4. And we're doing the breakthrough mission, as I've already talked about. So let's have a look at the table. We've done our orders. From my left, on Tony's side, he's got his Reaver. So that is my target for my secondary. So he's put it as far away from my central Reaver to avoid the full 15 points. Oh, he's got advance. I thought you were going to go first, fine. And then
various knights. Gone and got advances everywhere, pretty much.
Pretty much. There's charges spattered throughout. But
They have the Atropos there at the front. So a lot of the weapons that we've got will be like light AT and won't have that big armor penetrating factor. And that's because we're just using the miniatures that we've got in the collection. I might right here, we've got the Lancer and his retinue. I'll just scan over there for you. Keeping these guys as a defense and try and push everything up. So everything I've got is on advance as well. I did go for a charge on these Lancers. Charge ranges are massive. We did a very small version of this, a 3-way on Patreon, and we found that it was a massive close combat fest, getting, you know, what were they, movement 8 and 9s? You're looking at what, 18 inch?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's big charge ranges, so we're going to see a lot of that. But we've been quite cautious. If you move up a bit, they haven't got that charge range, they can only do a normal move, and then they can't fire weapons, etc. So that's deployment. Get to the movement phase, I suppose. Oh no, we don't know who's going first.
No, we don't know who's going first.
I am the black dice, Tony is the orange.
Oh, reroll.
Okay, come on. I have a 1.
I've got a 5.
Okay, I'm guessing you're going to want to be first player.
No.
I'm going to be first
I want
player.
you to move.
Right, okay. I'll be first player. So before we get moving, quick top-down view for you. You can kind of see where everything is there on our battle lines. I did mention my secondary is trying to take out the Reaver, and just a reminder that Tony's secondary is essentially getting bonus points for picking up objectives the first time round, isn't it? Pretty much, yeah. Okay, so we have done all our moves. I've pushed up very tentatively with all the charges and just kept out of charge range. That has forced Tony to move his charges at normal move rate, not getting that advantage of the charge, knowing that next turn we're going to be danger close. So that's kind of the main thing with that. The only charge we got off was I got my Lancers into the Styrex or Madeira, can't remember which was which, yep. And then Tony countercharged with the Atropos. So in that fight, I believe I've just got 1 fighting. So I know they have the reach rule, but I'm pretty sure that only applies attacking a base or model that isn't already engaged within 2 inches. And this Atropos is, so I don't think I can use that advantage. I'm pretty sure it's quite specific. I'm a little confused by it, I'm not going to lie.
I will look for it.
Yeah, so we'll work that out when it comes to the engagement. And then I'm very interested to see how this goes with the Reavers. They are very strong. I'm quite looking forward to them getting engaged as well in close combat. So I've got a lot of firepower. I've probably got the better firepower. So I've got this round in which to make it count. And then I think the game's going to come down to a lot of close combats.
Crunch time.
Yeah, okay, so movement done. Into the combat phase, we've got no first fires, is that correct?
Yeah.
So going into the close combat, so the only one we've got is here. I'm first player, so I get to pick who fights first, I believe. So I'm in a tricky spot. The Atropos is super deadly, isn't it? Yeah. Engine killer. And you've got the Furious Charge. Mm-hmm. You've charged into me as well. So this isn't looking good for me. I'm actually going to fight the Atropos first, because that's going to be... I don't want to give you an extra D6. I don't want you to have, what, 4 if you fight second?
4, yeah.
So let's go with that. I think I've got a CAF of 11.
That being said as well, I'll still get 4 dice on the Styrex.
You will.
But it'll be a lower
CAF. But you've got a lower CAF,
yeah.
And that's the best I can do, I think. So my CAF is 11, so it's 13 Furious Charge. I have Rend, 10, 11, there, 24. It's already better.
I'm not going to bother re-rolling one either.
Yeah, I take it that's optional. So you've got, what is that skill? It's the last cutter, isn't it?
Yes, that's the last cutter giving me that, which is good.
Right, so you win. So I take 2 wounds. And then I've now got to fight your other guy.
Yep.
So I'm already, even if I wound you, I've lost the combat because you've done. No, it's how many fights.
How many fights you win?
Yeah, so you've won one fight.
Really?
No, I've rolled badly. You've rolled really well. I think you've done it. 5, 6, 9. What have you got? You got loads.
So I got 16 on dice alone.
I've only
Plus
got
8.
9, so I'm losing.
Yeah. So that's all 3 wounds to your knight.
It is. So not only do I lose the knight, I lose the combat. So before I do a runner, make a withdrawal, take a command check. 4. So morale is 2+.
Mm-hmm.
So he's quite adamant he's going to stay there and get ganged up on next round.
Yep.
So close combat's done. Going into advancing fire. I'm going to fire my rapid fire battle cannon knights, 28-inch range at the Titan here. That's very good. I do need those -1s or better to get those voice downs.
Mm-hmm.
And Tony will be getting a save because we're playing Titandeath.
Yeah.
Oh, a whopping 2.
Oh, I guess 2 more. Cool. Okay then.
Five
So
ups?
5 ups. Nada.
Okay,
Down
2
2.
voice down. Quick activation. I think the activations will be very quick in this game. The Reaver now going at the Acastus, seeing as that as the biggest threat, seeing as these guys are out of range of their weaponry.
4s. Oh, 2.
2 hits. Okay, so these are -2.
But only
So that-
-1 to your ions.
-1 to my ions. So it's 4+ goes to a 5. But my armor is 2+.
Yep.
Which goes to a
To
4.
4.
So my armor is better.
Uh-huh.
So let's roll on my armor. Great
Plus 1,
suspense. Take a wound. How many
Then,
do they have? I've got
so your Acastus should be 3, I believe.
yes, 3 wounds. I think all the knights are pretty much 3 across the board.
I
aren't
believe so.
they? Yeah. Okay.
Right, so my next gun is going to be my Turbo Laser Destructor, which is accurate, 2 dice. This is a -3. So accurate. Ooh, sorry.
Misses?
Misses.
And misses. Thank God for that. So my best save would have been 5 up,
5
whether
up
it be armor
regardless.
or irons.
Yeah.
Okay. No, it wasn't so bad. So my cast is now going at the Megaras with the lightning lock, are we saying?
Yep, Megaras.
Cool. So let's start with, I've got the missiles. Not sure I need to hit, but that looks pretty good. Iron Storms needing a 4+ to hit. So I've got 3 hits, but these are light AT.
So no AP.
No AP.
Sweet, so I could save on a 3 up on my regular armor save. 3 hits, yeah?
3 hits.
Save 2.
So 2 will go through. Las Cannon, another hit. This is -1.
Another 1 hit, yeah?
Just 1, yeah. This is reducing your save by 1, so your armor and iron, I think, will be the save. You're on 4+, I think, across the board.
Yeah, it'd be 4+ because you don't reduce my ion save.
Another wound.
Another wound.
And this is going to be the potentially really painful one. The twin magma cannons, 2 of. So I've got 4 shots hitting on 4s. I do believe these are accurate.
Yes, they are. They're disgustingly good.
There's 3 hits. Now these are at -3. So that affects your iron shield.
By 1. So I go to a 5 up or a 6. I'll take the 5 up.
Yes, I think so.
3 5s coming up. No, I
Oh,
got 2.
2.
But
So
that's enough to kill one.
kill one, which is a command check.
It is, yeah.
I think it's 2. I think it's 2+
2+.
across the board for all knights.
Oh, no!
Oh,
So they fail.
fall back it is.
That's annoying.
That is. That takes you away from that objective in the first round. I think. I mean, I've got the 3 Acastus. I think they're going to be very good. But how many rounds of shooting am I actually going to get before they get engaged?
Yeah. So I'm just lining something up then.
I see that.
Yeah.
Okay. Tony's Acastus now going down range at mine. Any cover?
Nope.
New.
Which is always a bonus. So, okay, we'll start with the mortar battery. 2 dice.
Yep.
1 hit.
1 hit.
So
Does this affect me at all?
Flat
Save-wise?
AP 1.
Flat AP1. That's quite good, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So I think my armor's going to be best now on a 3 up. Yeah, gets
Cool.
it.
Then we've got 2 dice hitting on 3s. 1 hit again. This one's -4.
Okay, what was this with?
This is the conversion beam cannon.
All right. Okay, go on.
So, arc and demolish, arc front and then demolisher. So it's 2
Building.
dice, hit on a 3+, -4. So this is -2 to your ion save.
Oh, that takes me to a 6, which would be the same as my armor. Wow. Okay. Is it got engine killer?
No.
Thank God for that. No. So I do take a wound.
Cool.
And you're out of guns?
Out of guns.
Great. Right, so my caster's going to try and get rid of those void shields. You've got 2, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I imagine we still do a dice pool, despite you getting saves, because I've got different
weapons.
minuses and stuff from my weapons. So let's go with the las cannon. My missile pods can't drop them. So that's missed. So it's just the magmas now.
Accurate.
Three.
Cool.
So that is 3 saves. So imagine you have taken 1 at a time.
I will have to, yeah. Well, I could do 2.
You could do 2, yeah. Well, actually, you could do all 3, because whatever goes through, doesn't it? So
I saved 2.
You saved 2.
Which still drops my shield.
Still just drops 1, doesn't it?
Yeah. No, because I had saved 2. Oh, yeah, so dropped
You only
1.
had 2 left,
Yeah, I
yeah.
had 2. Sorry, I thought I had 1.
Yeah, no.
There you go.
You're selling yourself short, mate. So yeah, that is that. You still have 1 void, and I don't think I've got anything else this round to target it. And you can obviously try and light them up as well in the end phase. The Reavers are going to be a problem, aren't they?
I think so, yeah.
So the Megaras here are firing their blast weapon at these guys. Works very differently to what we're normally used to, I suppose. So go on then, mate. You slap down
So my
template where you can, somewhere you can see on the battlefield.
Yeah, my target that I will choose is this detachment. Well, they're one detachment, aren't they?
Yeah.
So I'm going to choose the detachment. I'm then going to place this anywhere on the battlefield within the weapon range. So I'm going to place it so it covers all 4. And then we roll that. So if I roll a hit, we don't. So now I'd scatter D3 plus 1. So 4 inches.
4 inches. So this way. But that's not the end of the world, is it?
No.
In fact, that's not so bad.
So 4 inches that way.
Yeah.
I think I get a partial on that
one.
Morex.
Yeah.
Armiger.
And then you can put the other template anywhere within 2 inches.
2 inches of that. So
is it the centre of the hole you put the second one?
No, it's within 2 inches of the blast marker, I believe.
So yeah, you can literally pop it next to it.
Yeah. So
and cover the whole up.
4 inches gets me to there.
Yep.
And then 2 inches gets me back
there. Because you've got 2 knights. So you can do the second blast. So we think that's right. I'm sure you'll let us know if it isn't.
Yeah, going step by step, that seems the right way to do it.
Okay, so everyone's hit once, and you've got another partial, haven't you?
Partial, yeah. So on a 4+, nope.
No. Okay, so everyone's hit once,
and then
use the whatever the hit is.
2 dice, 5 up. Oh, they're 2 dice weapons.
So for each one, it'll be 2 dice.
Yeah. So what we got this? That's what 2, 4, 6, 8. Sorry, I'm gonna just double check. Blast, make sure I'm rolling.
No worries. Right, so we think because it's got dice is 2, each one hit has 2 dice rolled against it.
Yeah.
So 2 for the Lancer and 6. Yeah, for them.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Cool, so 5 ups. For nothing.
None against the Armiger Talon. And then the Lancer.
Oh,
rolling well, Tony.
I know,
rolling well.
All of that for nothing.
Absolutely zip. So I've got my Knight Wardens here. These are my Daka Knights with Gatling cannons, and I've upgraded with missile pods going at the Castigators. So let's start with the Gatlings. 5 shots each, hitting on 5s, I believe. That's a lot of 6s. These are light AT. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 hits.
Christ.
From them. What's your best save? 2 or 3 plus 3?
3. Yeah, because I don't have the extra added save for the Ion Shield. So for the Lancer Shield, because I don't have one.
Sure.
So 3 ups.
3 ups. 9 of. Oh, that's bad.
So that's 1 knight dead.
Yeah.
And a wound.
And a wound. Right, now I've got my missile pods, which I believe is 2 shots each, hitting on 4s. These have barrage. Do you have the...
Not on these guys.
Is it the Blessed... No, the Sonic Shield.
Ionic Flare Shields. That's
the one.
Yeah, no, these are just regular Cerastus Knights.
Right. That is 3 saves at -1.
So 4s. Oh, man, loves it.
Full house. Okay, but I'm still really happy with that. So Tony failed his morale check and he's got a second banner on a fallback. So we're actually busting out our little broken templates as well, because we've got formations that are down to 50% wounds. I think that's right for knights and titans as well. So yeah, including mine. So that kind of reduce their morale by 1, and it stops them actually marching and stuff, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Which is actually really big for objective taking in the latter stages of the game. So Tony's done. I've got 2 activations left here. I'm going to do the Reaver. This guy is still within his double movement and won't run off the board. So I'm going to use firepower and try and take that out. So the Gatling cannon on 4, so it's only 1 at -1.
-2, I believe, for a Gatling.
Is it -2?
Yeah, -2 for a Gatling. Pretty sure. Let's double check for you.
I mean, we did it earlier and I can't remember.
Yeah, -2.
Right, okay.
So, just the 1, yeah?
Just 1.
So it's -1 to my ion shield, isn't it?
It is.
So my ion shield is a 4-up, I believe.
Your armor's a 3, so it's 5 ups. Whatever way you're looking at.
4 ups either way.
Oh.
Right, so either a 4 up on the iron or a 5 up on the armour.
Ah.
Either way,
Oh,
it's a
mate.
wound.
They have 3 each.
They do.
So accurate firing turbo lasers, are they 4+ as well?
Yep.
1 hit, and these are -3. These are pretty juicy, aren't they?
So this is going to be -1 to my save, regardless. So I've got a 4-up ion or a 3-up armour. So I'll take the ion. So it goes for 5. Nope.
Another wound, still alive. And then the Acastus is going to go down range, these guys down here. So I fired the laser already. The one that was in range was in 50% cover. The Ironstorm missiles are firing up one that isn't in cover. That's 2 hits.
2 hits.
These are
Like
a
18?
flat. No, they are -1, but they do have lower AT, so you have your normal saves. Best you can get is going to be 3+, I think.
3+, yeah. So here we go, and this is the Styrix which we're shooting. So yeah, 3+. Cool. Oh, I still lose 1.
Takes a wound, right? And now these magmas. These are very, very good. I think they're probably one of the better knights to take in a standard list. 250.
Accurate.
It's that accurate. And then at -3, they're going to take out those Krytos and then those bigger tanks, those 2+ stuff.
Yeah. So we're looking at -3. You say 6s or 5s? I'll go for the 5s.
0.
No, that is a not.
That's 1 down. Banner of 2. It's another command check.
Command check. Yep. Can I make one? Yeah.
Yes, well done. But it does break the formation.
It does. Yep.
See, I did the lists, and I think banners are 2. You're almost better off having 1 or 3.
Kind of, yeah.
Into the end phase, Tony has 2 remaining knights from their banners falling back and passing their morale checks before they leg it off the table.
Yeah.
One of them, you rolled for your blessed auto simulacras, but didn't get any wounds back.
Nope.
Nice little treat if you can get it.
Forgot the
Void shields.
Voids.
Yeah.
4+, isn't it?
I think it is. Yeah, 1 void back. You roll a dice for every 1 lost.
Yes.
So yeah, 3 down. So 1 void back, and then objectives. So Tony's got 1 in Zen Zone for 2. I've got this one for 4 and 2. So it's 6-2, but Tony's secondary is going to give him
An extra 3.
3 points for every objective. You take basically the first time you get it
Yep.
at any point in the battlefield. So you can only score that 4 more times effectively.
Yep.
For what's left. So that makes it 6-5 end of round 1. Okay, so round 2, orders down. This is where it's going to get super messy. Again, I don't see 5 turns being a credible thing. I don't really get it, but they've done it that way, so that's how we're playing it. Let's start with Tony. So here we go, all the charges now. These guys getting advancing back into the fight. Limited on your orders now, aren't you? So that's going to be a factor. Advancing, pushing forward. charge. Okay, well, it's a long threat range, isn't it? If I go into the middle, makes sense. Loads of charges here. Failed to put an order on this guy, just blended in with the map. And so he's on advance. And then charges here. So I went advance here because I knew this was coming. I knew charge was coming. I thought if I go advance, I can either try and get out the way, or I can at least overwatch. So I've got first fires down here because I've got good ranges on these weapons. First fire on the Acastus, so they're very good. Advancing here and here, getting into that, going for that center, and then again, just the Porthers just need to be on first fire. While I've got enough wounds before they break, before that can happen, I did forget an order on these guys. They're on advance, but that suits me fine. And then I have actually got some charges or counter charges, depending on who goes first. So that's orders. Who's going to be first player? Tony basically gets almost like a +1 advantage now, because if you roll a draw, you will get to choose. Oh, I've got a 5. Tony's got a 6.
I'll take the turn.
Tony will be first player. Right, okay, so we've done all our moves, and I actually I enjoy Titandeath with Knights a lot more than I do with Titans. Because they're fast, it's a real movement game, and we've kind of had that in this round. I stifled Tony's movement in the first round, not in this round, and the back and forth activations has really told a story in this game. With the Titans, their movement's so slow.
Yeah,
you're just pondering forward at each other, and then you're just rolling bucket loads of dice. So if you've got loads of Knights,
play more Titandeath.
Play Titandeath with Knights. Like, we're only on turn 2, and already like I'm really enjoying how it's going. It's quite hard to explain, isn't it? So you started off actually.
I started
over
off
here
with the charge here
and charged into this unit. So what that made me think about is, because I had the Lancer and his little retinue of armigers on an advance, that was to safeguard me with potential overwatch in case you started over here, or if you didn't, I could fall back. I did that thinking, great. You then ploughed.
Yep.
He would almost be better if he was dead.
It would have been, yeah.
Because then you would have been kind of out in the open.
Yep.
Ploughed into my last Lancer. I fired Overwatch, stripped a shield off you, and then you've just piled in here. You wrapped round, didn't you? Came round with these guys. I Overwatched with the Acastus. Didn't achieve anything. What this has done, though, and I didn't really think about it, is it's null and voided 3 of my units on first fires. Because they haven't now potentially got targets. I do need to look into engaged and pinned, because I might be able to shoot your Reaver.
Might be able to shoot the Reaver.
So you guys might know the answer to that, but we're going to look it up. But it's actually stifled a lot of my very powerful shooting. If I was on advances, I could start getting into different locations, and not only that, I could start firing after the engagements if I had units wiped out.
Yep.
Which I can't do with first fire. Because they go first, and because we're all the same scale with the Knights, they're engaged and pinned, and I don't think they're eligible targets. So I've learnt some lessons. Learned some lessons in this movement phase. Basically, I've pushed forward. Tony's engaged, and the thing with these close combats is we're not necessarily losing Knights now. We're going to take a wound and withdraw, and then go back at it next turn. So really interesting already, as far as I'm concerned, in the movement phase.
I mean, there was a big overwatch from this unit into this guy.
Absolutely, yeah. So the lone Styrex charged my Questoris. I unloaded all my Dakar. They've got the missile pods. They had melter guns now in range. I did 2 wounds.
2 wounds,
Two wounds, yeah. Once they'd done that, then you could bring in the those ones.
The
Atropos to back them up. So one-on-one fights. What I did do actually over here was use my charge order to do a pilot move, bringing in my Cerastus and another little armiger there. So that was very useful, and it's definitely something to remember is your pilot moves when you get charged, as long as you're on the right order. I think that's the most important bit, isn't it? I'm all excited.
I'm really excited about this as well.
So very good. Lots of stuff there. Unfortunately, you never get the benefit of seeing all the decision making, not necessarily good decision making, but the way things unfold is just not practical in what could be obviously long videos. We try and keep the time down. So really good movement phase, really interesting. Combat phase, I've got some first fires. Let's see if I can shoot that Titan. Right, so first fire, I'm going to go with my battle cannon crystal. I'm going to fire at the Reaver. So because you're engaged but not pinned, I believe I can hit you at -1.
-1.
This is what we've just read and interpreted. So battle cannons are very good if they hit. That is 3 hits because they're rapid. It's all in the name.
So 5 up saves. I'm probably going to lose a shield. I lose a shield.
Okay. So you lose your shield. And how many went through?
At least 2.
1, wasn't it? Because you made 1 save.
Made 1 save, failed 2.
Failed 2.
Well, 1 was a cock, but...
So 1 drops your shield,
yeah,
and then 1 goes through. -2 on your armour. Where's your armour?
2 up.
-2.
So that's a win.
4 up. Takes a win. So that's going to score me, I think, 5 points for my secondary.
So.
That's that first fire done. I'm now going to go switch over to this caster because you've got no first fires,
nope.
And they're definitely before engagements, aren't they?
Yep.
And I'm going to go down range at the Reaver as well. So the only problem with Tony's movement plan was the fact that his Reaver's just too big. And there's nothing he can do about that. So missile pods do need 5. That's 1 hit.
1 hit.
Light AT.
So regular arm save.
2 up.
Saved.
Wow. And then magmas needing 5s.
Rerolling.
Accurate.
Disgusting. 3 hits.
3 of those.
-3.
Yeah.
So that is taking me to 5s.
So you've lost a wound already, haven't you?
Down to 4. None saved. I'm down to 1.
1 wound left. That is outstanding.
Good shooting text.
If I kill you, I get 10. If I kill you with this guy, I get 15. So Tony's been looking around the battlefield. Oh, by the way, first fire, this guy had no target, so going into the engagement. Tony's looking around the battlefield, seeing if there's any advantage to doing certain fights, whatever, but none really. So we're going to go this side and work our way across. But he does get to choose the order of the fighters, I do believe. So he's going to go with the 2 Cerastus to avoid giving me all the extra dice. We've got the same, so I move more than an inch in my piling, so I'm getting the fewest charge, we believe. So we're just going to roll the 3d6 and add no gap because there's no point, they're the same. Yours looks better than mine. So you win.
Yep. So that's a wound.
So that is a wound. I'll sort that out in a minute. And you win the fight. So you are 1-0 up.
Next we'll move to this
one of these little armigers. Yep. Right, let's have a look at armigers. Right, little armiger here is fighting next. So I've got 4d6 plus 6. I didn't go far enough in my piling to get any bonus. And your CAF is
13.
13. Okay, roll your dice.
Not
that's
subpar.
Lower than average.
So what, I've got 9, 22.
22, okay. 12.
18, 20.
Oh, he loses. I think they have 2 wounds each, these little guys. So he takes a wound, and then I'm going over to this guy. Right, so I'm on 5d6 now. But the best I can do is a wound, because I haven't got engine killer in my close combat. So you roll your dice.
Oh,
that's terrible.
That's awful.
That's terrible. I think my CAF is higher than what you've rolled.
It is.
So what's your total?
So I am at 18.
18. Okay, right, here we go. So I've got...
If you bum your dice, I will laugh.
Don't laugh.
You're good.
I'm okay. 4, 8, 12, 13. Yeah, I'm
win.
winning. So your 2 fights
to your 1.
To 1. So if my little dude here does the unthinkable, it's a draw. Last fight, this lone armiger. Can it be a hero? 3d6 plus 6 versus your 3d6 plus 13.
13, yeah.
God. Oh, I'm not even, there's no point rolling, is there?
So I'm at 12, 25. I'm at 30.
Even if I roll 3 6s, 1 point higher than yours is not going to win. So I lose. He takes a wound.
Takes a wound, yeah.
I lose the combat.
So yeah, just lose the combat.
Yeah, so because we've just been going through the book, because I've got two
No, it's one
there's
detachment.
one detachment.
Yeah.
So we think I just roll on the best command value, and they will either all stay or all go. All stay or all go.
So your morale is a 2+ on the. In all fairness, theirs is 2+ as well.
Okay, so I've rolled a 3.
Yeah.
So everyone stays
there.
as they are. Now, what we've got of this is it just locks up everything. Because with the same scale,
Yep.
if no one's withdrawing, no one's moving.
No one's moving, no.
Okay, going on to the next fight. Okay, simpler fight here. This is a 1-on-1, 2 Questoris variants. Tony has the advantage of the charge, adding 9. So if you just want to add 1 to your D6, oh dear.
Oh.
Can you beat 7?
Oh.
Yeah, easily. Smashed it on 2 dice. So I take a wound and now a command check, morale check, passed on a 5. We are staying where we are. Third fight now. So we're going to start with the 2 Questoris variants. If I win this fight, you die because you've taken 2 wounds already.
That I have.
Which is great. So again, Tony's only getting an advantage of +1 to his cast. So we're just going to roll D6 and Tony's going to add 1. I'm not going to add anything.
Oh,
13.
Says 9.
So you got +1, 10.
10.
So I win.
Yeah.
Did I win? 10. Yeah, 13. I got 13.
If really, my mind struggles when I don't add up a pool properly, and I don't know why.
Okay, you just had to add 1, yeah. So you got 10. You actually die then.
17, yeah.
Checking it again.
I am, yeah, because I just have to for some strange reason. My mind just is stupid. So yeah, cool. He will die, which is fine. So then we go into.
Does the Atropos give you? You get to re-roll a D6, don't you? With the las, and it's got.
Furious, yeah, and Furious Charge.
Okay, so you're getting +2. So your CAF is 13. 3d6. Okay.
Prevention Killer 1.
Okay, so roll your dice. I think we'll just add the CAF this time.
I'm going to re-roll that one.
Oh, mate.
Oh, 1 less.
13. You got 26?
Yeah, 26.
26. Can I beat that? Yeah, possibly. I have to roll like 3 6s or something. No. So I take a wound, but it's a draw, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Combat each.
One fight each.
Which is probably for the best.
So the last fight here, I don't hold out much hope. I have 3 fights and 3 wounds. Can I survive? I don't know what would be best. The Reaver could actually just walk away anyway, because he's so big.
You could do.
Yeah, so
I'm going to start with the Reaver.
Okay.
So 3d6.
Yeah, rend.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
So that's 8 plus 13, 21.
I've got 11, haven't I?
Oh, damn it.
10. I beat you.
You do.
I kill you.
You do.
The Reaver's dead.
The Reaver is dead.
Oh, okay.
Does it explode? It's a very poor explosion, but they do explode.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of stuff close by. So the Reaver goes pop. It must have been struggling to do anything with all that damage it took. Rolling for explosion.
So every model
Yep.
within 3 on a 4-up, that takes us a hit with an AP of -1. So this guy.
Yep. New.
This guy.
New.
This guy.
Yep.
Also
New. Roll
yours.
for mine.
No.
That's it.
That's it. Yeah. No.
Okay. Not that exciting, is it?
Reaver's gone.
Can't believe it beat the Reaver. So the Acheron's going in now. Rolling 4d6, adding 13.
Oh, 12, 25.
What's that? 10, 21. So I lose. I take a wound. That's 1 fight all.
And now I'm on 5d6.
5d6, adding 9.
Adding 9, yeah.
Yeah. Not rolling well in this fight.
So that's 18, 19, 28.
Don't know if I can beat that.
Ooh, close.
No. So I take another wound. Command check, 2+. Makes it 1 wound left. Everyone's staying where they are. So Tony's fired. We've actually got this one, this guy, and the Reaver in the advanced fire to shoot because of all the close combats. So he's fired his template. It has scattered. It has hit. So it is 2 attempts. Was it 5s?
5's nothing.
Nothing.
The plasma fusel is too far away, so that's him.
That's done. So I'm going to go over the Reaver. I'm going to return fire and try and wipe out. I think it's the only target I've actually got. So accurate with the turbo laser. They're 4+.
4 pluses. 1 hit.
Just one. I think
Minus
they're -3.
So -1 to my ion save, which takes me to a 5, I believe. Yep, to a 5. Save.
Gets the save. And then 4 shots with the Gatling. Also on 4s.
2 hits.
2 hits at -2.
So I want to say -1 to my... No, be minus... No minuses to my ion, I believe.
Let's have a look. So -1 to Tony's ion save, going to a 5 up.
Yeah,
being
so
your best save.
My armor would have been a 3 -2 is still 5s.
5 up.
So 5s.
Oh my.
Yeah.
I needed to do 1 wound. I'm out. Last activation of the round. Okay, the Acasta's going down range. So your missiles are in range,
yep,
and your conversion beamers.
And so we're going to start with the mortar battery.
Yep.
Flat -1. 2 dice on a 4 up. I just want to make sure. Yeah, still straight line of fire. Cool. 4s. 1 hit.
Minus.
-1.
1 goes to a 3 up armor. Mix it.
Cool. Then 2 dice again, hitting on 3s.
Oh, 2 misses.
2 misses.
2 misses. Keeps that wound, stops it from breaking. That's it, isn't it? That's the end of the combat phase. We now
end phase stuff.
We've got no fallbacks, have we?
No, I've got
fallbacks.
some life-saving ability
Oh yeah, go on,
here.
roll it.
Guess what?
Gets a wound back on a 6.
Sweet, but he's still
Very
broken.
nice. Yeah, that stays. But getting a wound back's great. So I went from potentially killing it to
now
getting a
needing
wound back. Brilliant. Right, so now let's check out in the end phase who's got what objectives. So objectives at the end of round 2, I'm holding this and taking the center, giving me, what's that, 2, give me 6 points basic. I've also scored 10 points for my secondary by killing the Reaver, but I've maxed out. By not killing it with my Reaver, I can't score any more. So that's given me, what, 16 this round? Tony has taken this one. I just didn't have one quite close enough to contest, keep it neutral. Maintaining this one for 2 and taking this one for 4. So that gives you what, 4, 8, 10, and
an extra 6
because you've taken these 2
for the first
for
time.
the first time. If I can see my score chart from here.
Should be 22 to you.
16 for the round.
Yeah, 16 for the round.
Making it 22
21.
to me, 21 to Tony. 1 point in it going into round 3. Going into round 3, we've got a lot of detachments that are engaged and pinned, but with advances and charge moves, there's potential pile-ins to quite difficult here, but definitely here to improve those winning conditions. This guy is not long for this world. So orders this guy who's living the charm life. he's nearly legged it off the board. He's been shot at by a Titan. He's still plugging away and he's got wounds back. We've got advances going on over here. So you've actually got a couple of broken now, haven't you? So you went for those marches and then realised you couldn't do it.
Realised I couldn't do it, yeah.
These guys are all like charges and advances for pile-ins and stuff. Over here I've split this detachment's orders, being independent. 1 advance here, 1 charge here. I've gone, no first fires, I've gone for those manoeuvres on the Perforians, advances, charge on these guys. And then didn't have to do it the Reaver, so it's just on an advance. That's all the main stuff there, isn't it? So, first player roll. 2, 5. Yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, it does say in the book you can choose, but on the reference card, I think it says it goes to the person with the highest. So, either way, does it say that? Scanning.
The winner gaining initiative, yeah.
Yeah, so in the book, I'm pretty sure it says you can choose. So, I'll be first player anyway. Let's make it simple. Right, okay, so movement all done. Where we had various engaged and pinned fights here, we've had lots of pile-ins. For those that could, these couldn't. I've piled in here. You can do your movement, so those on a charge can actually move double, we think. I've actually charged a second unit of Questoris into the outpost there. They are no joke.
No.
That re-rolling that 1d6 is actually massive.
If they're shooting as well, you can get to re-roll all hits.
You can roll hits, and if you're shooting, you've got that roll the 1 or the 6.
The gravity singularity can. Oh, it's so cool.
Which hasn't come up
No.
in this game. So we've had pile-ins and extra charges. I've moved my Porphyrians up with my Reaver, try and press firepower over here. Over here, because I've got this 1 Cerastus and 1 wound, I'm expecting him to die, and I've moved Knights in to then be able to shoot in the advanced fire and hope for that. There's no way I'm winning any close combats, not with armigers. So they're on the advanced. The Cerastus was on charge, not making any charges, so moving normally. I think that's it, isn't it?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, so we are. There's actually quite a lot of models, but very little in the way of activation. So movement done. Going into the combat phase. No first fires?
No first
No
fires.
first fires, so straight into close combats. First of our engagements, I'm actually going to, so I get to choose, I'm going to fight this guy in the hopes that I can win a fight, do a wound, and then die gloriously to another knight.
Yeah, fair.
So I'm adding 11.
To my 8.
I think you beat me.
So I'm at 20.
I'm at 20.
Sure, nothing happens.
7, 8, 9, add 11, 20. Right, okay. It doesn't matter out of those two, really. You're going to get an extra d6. You've got, did you charge?
I charged with one of them.
You charged with one of them.
That guy.
A big pile in, wasn't it? So
Yes.
you'll be getting, so let's do this guy.
Cool, so just 46 plus 11.
Oh dear.
Oh.
I mean, that's not beating anything, is it? So I've actually taken 2 wounds already. I die. And that now opens them up to firepower from my supporting knights here. So an easier fight here, so we'll come over here. Let's just do the one-on-one here. I'm getting plus 6. Oh dear.
So you're at 11.
Massive 11.
My calf is the same, so even if I roll triple 1.
You're going to win.
Yeah.
Are they fumbles? Do they not add to, they're not add to mine? Okay. So you win that fight. You've taken...
I've taken a wound.
Taken a wound. You're going to chew through... Do I let you chew through armigers just to get more dice on a Cerastus? And you'll win the fight. Or do
It's a
I
hard choice.
It is. Or do I hope that give the extra d6 to the armigers? That did work out last time. That's where the wound came from.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do the Cerastus.
Okay.
Because we've got the same cap.
Same
There's no
cap,
bonus.
yeah.
Let's just
Straight
roll
D6.
dice. Oh, mate. It's obnoxious. It's obnoxious.
So he takes another
So
wound.
he takes the wound. I'm going to do this guy next because he's taken no wounds.
Okay.
So he's got 3d6 for the rend plus an extra one.
Rend is so broken. But a lot of things have access to it, which kind of makes it fair.
Yeah. You need something that's going to make something good in combat, and it's oh dear. Oh, you didn't roll great.
No,
but your calf's so high.
So I've got another. I'm at 22.
Yeah. Oh, actually, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 15, 18. Yeah. So I've taken a wound here. You grab us a wound count on it. Otherwise, I'll forget to put them down. Right, last armiger, 2d6, rend, and then another 2.
Yeah. Go on then. No, you first. You have more dice. Yeah, I don't think I'm beating that.
10.
20.
That's
25.
25. You can beat it.
I can beat it. Not like that. So what? 6, 9, 12, 23.
Yeah, not quite.
Yeah,
not quite.
Not quite. But I take a wound.
You take a wound, and you've won. You won this fight.
Yep.
You've won 3, I've won 1.
Yep.
So, command check.
Oh! Yeah.
That's massive. That's
So-
going to really open that up.
You fall back D6 plus movement.
Yeah, wow.
Sorry, you withdraw.
Withdraw.
D6.
This is a
Yes.
withdrawal. What did I
So-
roll? Another 1. Okay. Over to this fight. So I've got a 2-on-1 and a 1-on-1 here. These guys are getting the bonus of a charge for their movement. So let's do the 1-on-1 here.
Okay.
Cast the same, except I'm getting
Yeah.
1 eye. So I'm just going to add 1 to my dice. You don't add anything. I know you find that harder.
I
don't
do,
you?
yeah. I shouldn't, but I do.
Oh, mate, it's awful.
So you've got what, 10?
5, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Less.
That's fine. Right, so you take a wound on this guy. That's 1 fight for me.
Cool.
I'm going to do this guy next, who's getting +1 to for the charge. So again, I'm just going to add 1 to my total.
Get an extra D6 too.
Oh no,
wait,
because
yeah,
he's
yeah,
fighting.
so,
This
yeah,
is different.
different fight.
Yeah,
Cool,
yeah.
my bad.
So I've got 3d6 for the rend.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to add 1. You're going to add nothing. I've got 9, so you win.
Yay!
So he takes a wound. So it's 1 fight all. And now this one, I'm getting an extra d6.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll cast the same, so we don't have to add anything.
No,
at
you're
all.
+1 cast.
He didn't move.
I didn't
more
move.
than
No,
an inch.
yeah, cool.
He was.
So yeah, you're just on dice.
Yeah. So are you.
Oh.
It's not great.
That's what, 10?
It's really bad. Yeah, it's 10. Oh, mate. Double 6s. I actually lose the fight.
Yeah.
So I need another wound on him.
Let me go get that for you.
Rolled a 6 for the
fine.
command. So they stay where they are. Last fight, last engagement.
I believe so.
Right, okay, so this one's making my brain hurt a bit. So these 3, they piled in. I did it on advance for some reason because I'm an idiot. Which means I'm not getting any +1 to the 2. Is it 2 of them that piled
2
in?
of them piled in.
Yeah, I'm not getting a bonus. These guys are all charged. Now what I'm worried about is my calf is 8 and 9s.
Mm-hmm.
Yours is 11,
Yep.
which is 3 up. Plus that re-roll of d6 with the last cutter is immense. So we've got 2 on 1, and then we've got 4 on 1 here.
Oh, no.
Missile pods come off, taking damage already. Let's go with the 2 on 1 because that's.
It's an easy one.
Let's start with the non-charge guy.
Cool.
So we've got Rens, we've got 3d6.
Oh, that's
that
11.
1 let me down.
So you're at what, 19?
11, yes, 19. That 6 just saved you, didn't it?
Yep, so I'm at 24.
So a wound on this gentleman, please. So I had 1 that, and then that re-roll, I think tipped it. Right, this guy, so I'm getting 4d6 at 9. Oh no, he's rolled loads of 1s.
So 11.
20, I've got 20.
20, yeah.
Here we go, re-rolling the 2. What have you got actually?
So this is, so what's that's 9.
You got 9.
I'm at 20.
You got 20. So you roll a 3+ on that 2, you win.
Have to, or I could leave it as is.
As a
nothing
draw.
happens.
Yeah.
That's the safer bet.
Okay. Just re-roll it. Just re-roll the 2. No, just do it anyway. You've already made your choice. Oh, are you thinking about it?
I am actually thinking about it because I need to win. I only need to win more combats than you. And if I can win the easy
You want,
ones,
yeah. So at the moment you're 1-0 up and a draw.
I honestly think I have to do this in order to sort of try and.
So if you roll another 2, it's a draw. If you roll a 1, you lose.
You watch this. You watch this. Yes!
6. All right. So you win the fight.
Win the fight, yeah.
I take a wound here.
That's right, we've put him in just there.
Yeah, yeah. Did you do this guy?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, cool. Oh, right. Let's go with...
This is where you should win.
Oh, God. Let's go with a standard bod with no
Okay.
bonus. I need to build up my advantages.
Absolutely.
So just 2 dice, add 8.
Rend.
Win. 3 dice, add 8. Need to stop rolling 1.
Oh, that's not good, is it?
No. I lose. Wound on this guy, please. So you've won 3 fights now.
Yep. So out of how many there? We've got 6 fights total.
Yeah.
So if I win one more,
you've won.
You can't win.
No, I only need to do damage. Right, so next guy, just flat 8 with 4d6.
Yep.
Oh, mate.
So we've got there
10,
12,
20.
There's 10, 21, 22.
Okay, so I need another wound on this guy. So you've now won, haven't you? Regardless.
Yes.
Right, this guy.
I think we might see the full 66 here.
This is +9. Stop rolling ones.
Ouch. 11. Plus what?
Plus 9. 20.
20.
Don't even need a reroll, do you?
So there's 11, 22.
Okay, wound on this guy.
This is not how I thought this would go.
And then one more. Last guy, add 9. Some more ones, lovely.
12.
11, that's 20, 26, 28.
I don't think I can win this one. So that's what, 9?
Just reroll the 2, you go.
So 9 plus 11 is 20, 24.
You win.
No, you're at 28.
Oh, sorry, 28, yeah.
Yeah, so I take a wound on
that guy. And detachment here, command, passed, the other passed. So it keeps you pinned, but you're actually ripping me to bits whilst doing it. So this is actually worse than it was before, because the Atropos have Engine Killer 1.
They do.
Which means I'm inflicting more wounds on my guys. These guys might actually be broken now.
Yeah, because you round.
I think they might be.
Round up.
It's half wounds.
Half wounds, say what, 3, 6, 9.
Yeah.
So it's 4.5 rounding it. So
yeah, so they're broken. And I've lost one. As you can see, one has been removed. Advancing fire now on first player. So I picked the Reaver, going at the Asterius variant of the Acastus. So the Gatling for 3 hits, -2. Should I roll the other ones as well? Just save them
let's
first.
save these first. So I'm a Iron Shield of 4 up. I've got an armor save of 2+. So it'd be -1 to my iron, wouldn't it?
Yes, I think armor being 4+ would be the better option.
It would be, yeah. So
3 of those.
4s. -2, yeah? 2 wounds.
2 wounds. Okay. Now the accurate lasers on the top. Let's try again. For 1 hit, -3. So I think it's
He's broken now anyway.
It's a 5 up, whatever way you look at it.
Saved.
Gets the save.
But he is broken.
He is broken. That's not a big deal for actually, unless you want first fires. I don't see him marching around the battlefield.
Yeah.
Right, the Asterius is going at the Porphyrion. You want to tell everyone about your fuck up?
Yeah, little fuck up. Little fuck up. I've only been firing 1 gun.
It's got like this. It's got 2
it's
of
2 of them, and I've misread it and just been firing it once. So, apologies. We've caught it, which is good, but
it just means you basically would potentially be doing a lot more damage than you have been.
Yeah, but I mean, firing 1 gun, it's not been the end of the world. So we're going to start with the mortars.
Yep.
2 dice, 4 ups. Ignores cover, barrage, but I'm not going to barrage. So flat AP 1. So 2 hits.
2 hits. So I think my armor's got 2+ for these
2+,
things.
so go to a 3 where you've got 4 up.
That's better, isn't it? 3 up.
Oh,
takes another wound. That does break it now.
Cool, right. So we're going to go for the conversion beam with a -1 first. For 2 hits.
Yeah, roll the other one.
And then the other one for 1 more. So that's 3. This is -3 now.
Is it really?
Yeah.
So is that going to be -2 off my ion, or just -1?
-1. 2 or 3 is -1. 4 or better.
So 5 ups. I need to make all of them, don't I? Nice. Not enough. So that kills it.
Kills it. That's good.
So my Porphyrion's going down range at the Cerastus, hiding behind this building there. -2. So let's start with a las cannon.
Oh,
gets
nice.
the hit.
Gets the hit. I've taken a wound already. So what is it?
-1.
1. Cool. 4 up or save.
Missile pods, nothing. And then the magmas I have 2 of these,
You
Tony.
do? Yeah, you do. I should have realised because you've been saying that all game.
Yeah. Oh well. That's 3 hits, sir.
Nice.
At -3.
So I can take it on a 5-up or a 5-up.
Must be a 5-up then.
I pass 1, but it is enough to kill him.
That does take it out. Gets rid of 1 down at this end zone here. Tony's last activation was the knight here, firing through the buildings with a template here, scattered 4 inches off and missed. So going over here, I've got the last 2 activations.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start with the Armiger Talon, firing their thermal spears at the Cerastus. 1 attack each, hitting on 3s for 2 hits.
Cool.
Now these are -3.
-4 because you're in my rear.
-4.
So I go to
Iron shields.
Iron shields. So it's -2 off of this. So yeah.
It's going to be a 6-up save then.
4 up. Yeah, it goes to a 6. 2 of them, was it?
2.
Boo, 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 boo. No, that is
No
one
saves.
guy dead.
These are Engine Killer 1. So that is
4 wounds.
4 wounds. So does 1 overlap?
Quite possibly.
Would have been a different save though, because that guy's in the front.
Yeah, it would have been.
Mm.
But no, because each wound that you do is 2, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
So I would imagine that it would be just on that sole guy.
Right. Yeah, because
I think.
that's. I tell you what, we'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
And everyone else can tell us in the comments.
Good idea.
But that's fine. Yeah. So the last activation is going to be the before. I'm going to try and finish off the last one here. So las cannon misses, missile pods for 2 hits, light AT, so regular saves, 3+ armor, I suppose.
2 saves, was it? Or 3?
2.
2. Save a 3+. Yep. I fail 1.
Fail 1 takes a wound. Magma cannons. Oh, need more. Need more. 3 hits.
3 hits.
These are -3, aren't they?
So -1 to your. So it's 5 ups. Dead. He's
Okay.
dead.
Another unit down. Wanted to go for them because their CAF is higher, they're faster, and try and keep the weaker ones alive if I'm going to try and press on that objective. End phase, round 3. Nothing's changed with the objectives. I still have these 2 here, giving me 6, and Tony is scoring 10 for the round, giving us a running score of 31 to you and 28 to me, so it's only, 3 points in it. Tony can still score secondaries on these objectives. They're pretty big. This fight's quite important then. And yeah, that's it. So it's still pretty close. Going into round 4, I reckon we'll get 5 rounds out of this after all.
Yeah.
Round 4, orders up. So we've got charges over here. Sticking with advances on the Porphorians because I need them to be mobile firepower. I didn't bother with orders here because they're all locked up, but that's totally time to charge. Advancing with the Reaver, pushing forward. These guys are all pinned, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Tony's going to try and pile another one into the back there. And we've got charges here. I've got advanced fire on the little armigers and a charge on the Lancer. All the flame tokens that you see will denote broken units if you haven't watched one of our Legion's reps before. So that's all the orders. It's not a great deal of casualties. There's still quite a lot of models on the board, which is quite good.
You have a lot more than I do. At least it feels like you've got a lot more than I
do,
do.
but you're 3 points up. If nothing changes at the end of the round, you'll be 6 points up going into the last round. So this is big, and I don't see myself taking anything off you. So it's going to be a big turn of 5, I think, depending on how the casualties go. Right.
Yeah.
You want to do that?
Do you want
I mean, I'm happy to keep it as a 3. Oh, there you go. It's 3. 4. You want it?
yeah, I think I do.
Fair enough. Movement phase complete. Round 4. This is huge. We're losing troops, and in the last round we've probably struggled to hold and defend objectives we've taken. Over in this corner, Tony charged 2 Cerastus into this one, my faithful Armiger's Talon, overwatched and wiped one out.
Got the one hit they needed, yeah.
With a thermal spear. Just caveat to all this round, we actually got some wounds back on.
So I got 1 wound back here.
Yeah, I got 1 over there on the Praetorian.
I also got 1 on the knight there as well.
Yeah, using their blessed
Auto Simulacra.
That's the one in the end phase. These guys are as they are. Now the problem I've got is with your engine killer, I've got lots of guys on 2 wounds. I think you're going to pull them apart and release yourself.
That's the hope.
If you do that with 1 round to go, I've got problems. So I actually need...
You need to hold me up.
I need 1 survivor and pass a morale check. That's the best I can hope for.
But, I mean, you've got 1 unit which is broken.
Yep.
So they're on a -1.
They are.
And then the other unit which is close to breaking.
Yep.
1 more wound and they're broken.
I know. It's not good. The Atropos are tough against other knights, especially. Over here, I charged in with the Lancer. You piled in. And then I followed up...
with Archers.
Yeah, actually I should have activated at the same time, but there's charges here. I've moved up with the Acastus just to lend my tactical strength to the objective. If I can stay put and I have 5 knights to your 2, I can take the objective.
Yep.
So that's a gambit there. Charged into the rear here. Now we've got 1-on-1s, haven't we?
Yes.
1-on-1s, and you have 1 guy with a charge advantage. So this is purely dice. There's not much in the way of modifiers.
Nope.
And then my Reaver is plodding on. You did get that wound back, so I need to wipe you out. And if I jump on that objective, I'm probably going to give up another one. But they're worth 8.
The back one's worth a lot.
They're worth 8, but I'm also in danger of giving this one up if this guy can get... Actually, he probably can't get far enough. These guys are the threat. That's massive. That fight there could decide the game.
Could do.
So that's movement. We've got no first fires.
Nope.
Straight into close combats, round 4. Opening the combat phase with this fight. So we've got 3 1-on-1s. Tony's electing these 2. My guy's got 1 wound left. No bonuses, so it's just a straight
roll.
Straight roll. Oh my life, I cannot fight in close combat.
7.
Yours doesn't look good.
7. That's nothing. Because neither of us got any bonuses.
That's a draw. Which one's next?
I'll do the next basic one.
Okay, so no CAF, no point out in any CAF. Oh, still pathetic.
8.
9. So we win a fight, and this guy
will take his first wound.
Takes a wound. And then the last 2, you're just basically adding 1 to this, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's a bit better.
So it's 11. 12,
13. So this guy takes another wound. So I lose 2 fights?
2 fights, yep.
Big command roll. Am I broken? How many wounds
so
have I
you've got
taken?
2, 3,
no, I've got
4,
9 in
5.
total. Oh.
5, yeah.
5.
Broken.
I am broken. So command check 3+. That's a 2, isn't it? I can see it.
No!
Oh, it's a 3.
There you go, mate, for there.
Thank you.
Okay, so that's neither here nor there fight. That's fine.
Done. Keeps that objective for you. You've done what you needed to do. Where do you want to go next?
Go to the Lancer next in the corner.
All right.
So I'm at +2. You are at basic CAF value.
Yeah, so you're 13 so you just want to add 2 basically to your dice roll.
So I'm at 12.
12, right. Let's tidy them up so we don't get confused. Oh mate,
wow.
I just can't roll 4+. So I lose. That
Feels
destroys him and frees up your Lancer. But is it too far away? I hope so. So we're doing this combat now. We've just reshuffled the models because we think this detachment with the independent as well, they go at the same time. So I would have charged both units before Tony could have done your piling.
Yep.
So we've kind of redone that. So you're not getting your
so I'm just straight dice.
Yeah. Right, so I've only got a calf of 6 on the little guys. Your calf is 8, actually.
It is,
They've got a much better chance. So let's do this, because this is quite simple.
Well, it is, but do I want to start there?
Oh, yeah, you get to choose, don't you? I do apologise.
That's okay. In all fairness, I think that might be the better...
I don't think it makes a difference, does it?
I'm more likely to lose this one, because you're at like plus 11. Yeah, no, screw it. Let's start with that one. That's cool.
Right, okay, so I got a charge. So I got 7. So I'm actually...
One
so you're adding 1. 1 to your dice. I'll add nothing. Happy?
No, because it confuses the crap out of me.
Wherever you roll, just add 1. Oh, mate, you're killing me. 15. 4.
Yeah, I'll figure it out in my head. It's fine.
No, more 2s.
So you're at
9, 10, 11.
Plus my you 7, so you're at 18. I'm at more.
You got more?
Yeah. So
take a win.
take a win there.
Win a fight.
Now you're at plus 1 dice.
Go on. You got 14.
You have
10, 14,
more.
15. Just about. Needed that extra dice. Run out of skulls, are we?
Well, looks like, yeah. Oh, there's one. There's a few.
Okay, so that's 1 fight all.
I'll start.
You get to choose.
I want to start against the Armiger. I'm more likely to win that one.
Okay, you are. Again, so you're just adding 1 for this. Pretty good.
12.
Let you down.
Did it?
Yeah, I've got 7. So Armiger takes a wound. So you've won 2 fights, I've won 1 fight.
Now you're at 4 dice plus 11. Sorry, no, plus 13.
13.
Yeah. So come on.
So we're at the full calf for this one.
Carry on rolling, please.
It's not good. Oh, at least you got 2 6s.
I don't
12,
think I can beat you.
13, 14, 15,
28.
18, 28.
6, 12, 18. 20.
No, you can't do it.
No. So I'll take a wound regardless.
So we won 2 fights each.
Yep, nothing happens.
Nothing happens. That again is kind of what you wanted. Oh no, because I'm going to have more tactical strength. So that's actually okay for me.
Yeah,
that's good.
That's
for me.
worked out well for you.
I needed mine to stay, regardless. Right, this is a fight that, unless Tony rolls badly, he's got all the tools in which to fend off these Questoris, and then release him to pursue objectives in the last round. So, where do you want to start, my friend?
Let's start on the back one, so against these 2, and we'll go against the Thunderstrike Gauntlet first.
Okay, Thunderstrike doesn't give me any advantage, bar
rend.
So your calf is 11.
Yours is 8.
Is 8.
Oh!
I've got 20.
Oh, Christ. That's a win to me.
And a win. This is what I need. I need you to to start rolling duff. Right, so my next guy is going to have another D6.
Has my luck run out?
Oh, no, you're right. 7, 8, 9, 10,
18.
18.
Oh. So already I'm at 16. With that, we rolled
To draw?
nothing happens. That's not what I wanted.
Okay, that's giving me some hope.
Yeah.
Where do you want to go next?
Well, we'll go. Well, just doesn't really matter. So we'll start here.
Bear in mind, this guy's taken no wounds, so...
Yeah, so we'll start here and work our way around.
Okay. Okay, do you want the guy with no wounds to have a big advantage?
I want to try and guarantee at least 2 deaths, so yeah.
You're going to start here?
Yeah.
Yeah, good idea. So, right, adding 8. 20.
Oh, Christ. 7, 18, 19.
I win.
Win.
I win.
Not doing well.
So that's a
his
second wound.
Yeah.
He's got 1 left. Okay, this guy.
There we go.
12. 15.
I'm at 26.
16. 24. 25. Did you reroll one?
Nope.
No. So he dies.
Yep.
All right, my last guy here. If I win, I kill you. It's It's not great.
15, 17, plus
10, 11, 12,
25.
13, 14, 17, 25.
25, cool. So 8, 19.
Gotta re-roll that too.
I can't be.
Can you not?
No, I think the highest I can get is 24. So
Just re-roll the 2 and add 11 because I get confused otherwise.
So what? 15.
9, you got 20.
Yeah.
He dies.
Dice.
Wow. Considering how badly I did when I charged.
Yep. Protracted combat's not where you want them, to be fair.
So that is amazing. You got to take a morale check at -1 as well.
Saved.
Okay, so you passed the morale check. We stay as we are. So going into advancing fire, Praetorians actually have no targets, so they won't get to shoot. So it's just these two, isn't it?
Absolutely.
And you shoot first.
Right, so mortar battery.
Yep.
On 4s, I believe.
Nothing.
Nada. And then 2
Yeah.
of my conversion beams. Now at this range, what is the range? You're further away than 6, which is good. So 6 to 18. We're looking at 1 dice a pop.
So it does go down to 2 now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s. 1 hit.
1 hit. Void shield goes down.
Cool.
That's it.
Yeah,
Right.
because my Volkites are light weapons.
Returning fire. Gatlings. For 2.
-1, isn't it? To my-
Gatlings -2.
so -1 to my ion,
Yes.
or -2. So 4s. Sorry. I'll take it on the armor because it's 4s, not 5s. Save 1.
Turbo lasers. 1 hit. Accurate. 2 hits. -3.
So -1 again to my voids, or -3 to my armor. I'll go for a 5 up. Either way, I'll save 1. He is dead.
He is toast. That's huge. That means Tony's got nothing defending the back line. Going back to this guy, the fact that he's broken actually means he can't march. So whatever this distance is moot. Holding this guy in for the last round is massive. Going into the end phase?
Yeah, but that being said, I still hold the objective. Currently. So you get here next round, you'll
Yep.
score another 8.
Yep.
If you can claim those ones, that's more points for you. That'd be great.
Well, I think I'm going to get this one in this round.
Yeah, you will get this because you more than double.
So it's going to be really close. It really is going to come down to the last round. We're going to get into the end phase and we'll give you some scores. End phase, round 4. So did you get wound back somewhere?
Yeah, got one here.
With your blessed auto
Simulacra.
simulacra. I didn't have to roll. It's only my Praetorians that have got it. And they got my voice shield back.
Yeah.
On the Reaver. Right. Tony is scoring 2 or 6 this round, giving you a total of 37.
7, yep.
I'm scoring 2. Where is it? 6, 10. Giving me a total of 38. It is 1 point in it. We're playing Legions Imperialis. It's a close game. We're going 5 turns. Who would have thought it?
Play more Titandeath.
With knights.
Yeah, with knights.
Last round. Can't believe we played a game of Legions that's got proper 5 turns. So you got a charge over here. I've gone for advance, mainly for like overwatching with their thermal spears, even just shooting. We're all locked in here. Marching with the Reaver, I'm going for that as 8 points.
Yep.
That's amazing. That was huge. That was a big pin. If Tony had,
Not rolled so poorly.
yeah, because not only would you be winning fights, but you actually would have been killing
Yeah.
knights because of the engine killer. He could have broke out maybe for this or this, and because he hasn't taken those objectives, they're worth an extra 3 points in the secondary. So that's a big point swing. This was big here, just keeping that double the strategic points. All knights are worth 1, aren't they? I think Titans are worth 2, and that's it. That's where we're at. So we're just locked in here and here and here, and then unfortunately this guy can't march, and my Reaver's on its way. So play a roll for what it's worth. 5. 1. You're actually not moving anything apart from this guy, are you?
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to let you go first. I know you get to pick the fights in close combat. That is massive, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Are you sure?
New. Yeah, okay, I'll be first player. So the only moves of this round was the Reaver marching up to take that. This Lancer here went for a charge through up here.
Mm-hmm.
I overwatched with the little arm, just didn't get any hits, so he's lending his support into that combat. There are no first fires. Kept the Porfers where they are, because if this guy does a miracle, and he can one-shot a lot of them, he's not taking objectives, but I can get some shots. So that's it, isn't it? Movement done. No first fires. Engagements, and now I get to choose the order. So I'm going to start here. Tony, oh, I see a 6 already. We're starting with this fight here, and I'm picking this guy with no wounds, because then this guy will guarantee more dice. Tony's cap is 2 higher than mine, so he's just going to add 2 to his dice.
So I'm at 13 total.
13.
You're beating me.
14.
Taking a wound. Cool.
Takes a wound. Then I'm going to fight with the guy with 1 wound.
That's better.
So adding 2 to that. 15.
So, yeah.
At a glance. I'm going to win with that, am I? Oh, it's close. 11, 12, 15. Oh, it's a draw.
Draw, nothing happens.
Right, so let's go with the Lancer.
Cool.
So my cap is 3 higher than yours, isn't it? Mm-hmm. So you don't add anything, and I'll just add 3. Oh, that's good.
13.
13. Oh dear.
Oh.
4, 5, 6, 7, 10.
I win.
So you win. Lancer takes a win. So it's 1 fight on. So I've got 4d6 for the next guy, and you got advantage of 2. So if you just add 2 to yours.
Cock dice.
Yeah. Is that 15?
6, 11. Yeah, 15. Okay. Nice.
Oh, 10, 14,
yeah.
16. So you take another wound. You got 2. Is it 2 fights all?
Yeah.
Yeah. So nothing happens. Stalemate. Okay, big fight over here. So we've got let's do a 1-on-1 here. We've got exactly the same cap.
Yep,
so it's just 3d6, yeah.
I have 9.
I have 11.
Cool, I'll take a wound.
Take a wound and I win a fight. My guy had taken 2 wounds previously, so he needed to win that.
No, he was on 1.
Oh, okay.
This guy's taken 2.
Okay, so
this guy's taken 2.
This guy needs to win or dies.
Yep.
13, that's alright.
Oh.
That's a win. That's 2 wins.
2 wins. Yep, I need to win these 2. Actually, no. Even if I win just the 1, I then can't win again, because even if I kill this guy, you would have won more fights than me.
So yeah, I see what Tony's saying. If he wins this fight and dies, there's no more fights.
No.
So I'm going to win it 2-1. So I'm almost tempted to let the Lancer go in and slay him with a superior calf, and then that'll be 2-1.
Mm-hmm.
And then you'll have to take morale. And if that guy's within 3, I'm going to take that objective. So it's the last round of the game, so I'm going to let that happen.
You won't take that one, no. Because I've got these 3 within.
But if you fail your...
Oh yeah,
and run.
Yeah, if you run, yeah. So you've still got the 2 within, and you will take that objective.
Yeah. So that's. I mean, I'm relying on you failing morale checks, but let's see how it unfolds. So let's do that. Let's do the Lancer.
So
I'm adding 8. You're adding 13.
So So 16, 21, 22.
Okay, so you win. So I die.
Yep.
So it's 2 fights to 1. You now need to take morale checks.
Yes.
These aren't broken though, are they?
He's broken.
Oh, he's a separate
He's
unit.
broken.
Right, okay. You look like you're...
I just think I confused myself.
Have you?
Yeah, I think.
So a little bit of confusion there. The way we see it is I've won this fight and this fight for 2 fights. Tony's won this fight. 1 fight, 2-1. Loser takes morale.
Cool, right. This guy at -1.
Yeah.
Should be safe.
That's 2, goes to 3, yeah?
Yeah. This unit, regular unit.
I need them to run.
Safe.
That's safe because they're not broken.
They're
are
not
they?
broken.
But this guy is safe. It's moot. You've done what you needed to do.
It's safe.
He's safe. Okay. So we stay as we are. Last engagement. You've taken 1 wound. These guys, I've only got 1 guy that hasn't taken a wound yet. So if you win in any of these fights, you will slay them. Mm-hmm. And this guy actually moved more than an inch on a charge, and it's piling, so he's going to get +1 to his cap. So let's start with this guy.
Okay.
We can re-roll.
I could, but what do you roll?
What's your CAF? 11.
My CAF's 11.
Okay,
So I'm at 21. I don't need to. 16, 17.
Yeah, so he dies.
Yep.
You win a fight. This guy.
What are you at?
18.
21.
He dies. Let's do this guy. He's got 2 wounds, hasn't he?
Yep.
More dice. Okay, so 12, 20, 25, 26.
11, 22.
Oh. Oh.
So that's 22, 25.
I win by 1.
And by 1.
So you take
Take a wound.
another wound. And now these 2, I get another d6.
Is that the full 6?
No.
No?
Well, no, because I've got the Ren for 3
Yeah.
plus 3. So if it kept going, I could get another 3.
You go
6
maximum
max.
66,
Yeah, sorry, yeah. So it is the full 6.
I can only hope you don't do that.
Adding 9, aren't I?
So I can get a maximum of
10,
9.
22. It's loads.
Yeah, so
It's
you
like-
beat me. Which kills him.
Which kills you. After all that, after 3 rounds, I got you. That, I believe, is probably the end of it because we've got 2 guys on advancing fire here and here.
Mm-hmm.
No targets. These are dead.
Yep. That guy's dead.
That's the end of the game. Let's check the objectives for the final round, turn 5. So at the end of round 5, I do take that for 8. Tony's just hanging on to this one for 4 points that round, giving me 18 for this round with 2, 4, 4 and 8. That's the game. Total score is, what have you got, Tony? 41 to my 56. So that, for a game of Legions, is really, really close.
Really close, yeah.
And really enjoyable. That was a 4th turn swing.
Yeah.
We had to go 4 turns to decide that game.
And that was due to a crappy combat on my half, I think.
Yeah, that was huge over here. I just had the numbers really, just to tactical strength. I just needed to hang around. I didn't need to kill you. Very good, very enjoyable. So, well done, mate.
Cheers, man.
Thanks
Thank
for that. Welcome to the new studio. If you haven't tuned in before, we're very excited to hopefully make better looking content. Hopefully the video quality is looking better because we've got a new camera. Hope you enjoyed that, and we'll see you soon for another game. More thrills, spills and engine kills with Titanicus and Legions Imperialis.